Remember last year when I was there with my kayak, and all of a sudden, pontoon boat goes flying by, man. And all the officers, we got a runner, so they all just went.
That's what they did, man.
Yeah.
There's people just not used to. They don't think it applies. They see the sign. Well, that can't possibly be me, and they just drive by.
What do you mean?
What do you
weird, man?
Any
What do you consider a
watercraft?
watercraft for Christ's
Any
sake?
watercraft?
I don't
You got to
know.
come in, man.
It says watercraft.
They go, that's got to be for like
Mandatory.
something more official. They just go by. They're not trying to run it, actually, even. It's just completely aloofness.
Come
That's
on,
all
man.
it
There's
takes.
so many signs before those stations.
Yeah, and
Mandatory.
they're thinking it
check it.
can't be me. It can't be me, man. I'm pulling a boat and they're still thinking, I can't possibly be talking about this. I'm just the guy who puts my boat in at the lake.
Yeah.
Can't be talking about me. That's more for more official business. It's true, man. I'm telling you, man. What's up, guys? What's happening, brother?
This goes to
People
show you
learn
how
how to
people
read,
think.
man.
How people think, man. I'm telling you, man. Boomer! What's up, bro?
Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, well.
Yeah, we'll talk that today. Last recap, Black Bonnie. All kinds of stuff. Whatever people want to talk about.
Whatever, man.
Whatever comes out of our mouth.
Move AIS. They do. I don't know if people still think they don't.
You can complain about two of the guys not wearing PFPs in the picture, man.
Who's not wearing
We're not on plane roll.
If
We're
you're
not on
fishing,
plane roll. Come on,
it's
man.
all good. If you're fishing, it's all
That's a ticket, man.
That's a ticket. Oh, give him a ticket. Joe Moore, the Smalley whisperer.
Oh, slow down now.
You have to make it
Get all
permanent inspection
excited
station. Exactly. We're going to talk about that. It's so silly to me.
Wilmar's gonna win KBI now, bro.
Bro, that's where the Super Pros go. I don't mess with that, dude.
Fucking Mike Jordan was all talking about it. He's going to go do KBI now, man.
No, man.
Yeah. You think you're good till you go there.
All right.
You can catch all the 2.5, 3 pounders that you want because everybody's still come back with 4.5s and 5s.
That's what it is, man.
It is now, man.
Greetings, everything. What's going on, Schumann? What's happening, brother? Yeah, yes, it's yes. Screw it, Alex. I know. What's happening, everybody? We got a good show for you today. We'll get some stuff going here. We'll talk all about. We'll run out of time, I'm sure. Got a whole pile of things to talk about. Spring some stuff on these mofos here. It's the Casting Podcast. We'll start in a few seconds here, but we've got Mike Natoli, Jeremy Santos is in the house, and rounding out the Filipino quartet is Jomar Sarmiento. Mike's honorary already. That's what it is. So Fish Bro is in the house.
I like Joe Moore's hat in that picture, man. Hey, self-proclaimed
Fishing legend, bro. Where'd you get that hat from?
Oh, I got that for my birthday for my brother-in-law, bro. I was like, where'd you get this? This is pretty cool, man.
Maybe Trump sent that to you. That's his fault.
Anyway, man, yeah. We'll talk all kinds of stuff today. Like I said, we'll do a recap on the Lac the Bunny Bass Tournament. We've got a Lac the Bunny Walleye Shootout this weekend. We'll get a primer on that. Fishing one of the best bodies of water in Manitoba, Central Canada, for that matter. We'll talk a little bit of AIS, touching some stuff. They had a joint venture there, Manitoba and MNR over in Ontario at the border there on the weekend. Some interesting stuff went down. We've got a team that's really hot team out in Alberta, winning like the last. I think this crew is like 11 for 12 for 13 in the tournaments.
like
Wow.
winning.
How can you be 11 for 12?
Holy shit!
That's the big
Damn.
That's the big debate out there,
crazy.
brother. We'll get into
Yeah,
that. We'll
right.
get into that a little bit. And whatever comes up here, we never touched on hiding baits last week and stuff like that. So all kinds of stuff, man. Big shout out to our sponsors, of course. Tech Video Security, Gone Fishing, and Acme Tackle. Appreciate y'all. We're going to talk some open water here. Jeremy is in the house. Joe Moore's in the house. The winner, Mike Natoli, is in the house. And, of course, your host, Eric Labopa. So now when I ask hands up who's won a tournament, Joe Moore, catfish, He's got
There's hands up
bass.
right there.
I got Walleye with you, bro. Hey, man. I got Walleye with you in that CDP, man. We got first place. That's a team effort, man.
Oh
That's still
shit!
first.
He's gonna count.
Oh,
gonna count
shut
that
up, your ass.
Holy shit, he's gonna count that one.
Jesus Christ. Fucking get over it. Yeah, you guys have had a team of 15, and we had a team of 3. Every fucking time somebody comes along.
Here you go.
Oh, you're on my team. Oh, you're on their team. Fuck off.
Oh,
It's
gonna
still
have
pays
That
them,
dude,
right?
put Ontario and play in their playground. See how good you really
we're
are.
gonna have an invitational this summer, and it's at
Nice.
Chris God. This is gonna be freaking fun. That's gonna be good shit, brother.
And congrats to Chris Gahn because he won a tournament on the weekend.
He
too.
did,
A
yeah.
real one. More than 10
Yeah.
teams.
A real one. Damn the toll.
Fuck you
Yeah,
guys want
man.
to
You
play
hurt my
this game,
feelings,
boy.
dude.
You guys want to light me up? Now you lit me up. Now
Here you
we're
go,
done.
lit him up. Right, give it out
All
here anyway.
fucking night now.
Where's the plaque? Where's the plaque, Jomar? It's
Oh,
plaque,
bro, right here, dude.
He's
Don't
gonna
you
show
see
it
it?
off. Wow.
Hang on, I got a plaque for you.
So shiny, bro.
Here we go.
There's still a plaque.
Shiny, bro. Should I put a necklace on it, bro? Gold chain? What do you
just
think, bro?
wear it.
Yeah.
Just
Here's
wear
for
it,
your
bro.
bullshit wins right here. Ass wipe. There's a plaque.
Big shout out to the Master Angler IPA there. Boom. They sold out actually. TCB did. Limited run. Can't believe this, man. It's good. If you're down with IPA.
It is pretty good. That drink's pretty good. I gotta admit it. It's pretty good.
Sasquatch on there. Yeah.
It's only good because it's got a Sasquatch on
I know.
That's the only reason you like it, bro.
It's beer, first of all, and then Master Angler, so you got the fishing angle. And then there's freaking Sasquatch on there. Shit, that's the trifecta right there.
Without the
Well, anyways,
Sasquatch,
no more.
shit, eh?
Congrats on winning the YouTube Challenger. The
Yeah.
YouTuber Challenge. That's what
I
that
watched the
was.
video there a little bit too. I watched the video. Yeah.
Good job, brother.
We should
Still a turn, man. Good job.
We should have went to the main lake kind of thing there. Shout out Mike Gurdon and Jomar, their first place at the Cold Open. It was a postponed one because of forest fires and stuff. So there is no other weekends for us to do it. So we tried to do a jackpot in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
Like we're all saying there, it's these are popular in the States and stuff like that, where people are really close to these waters. It's still an hour for us here from Winnipeg, but good time. Aaron lives next door, so we crashed his place after. He got big bass with Kari. They got a 21.25. Something crazy.
Yeah, they got a pretty big one.
People were asking, like on our conversion chart, at 21 was like 5.8 or something like that. I go, that sounds crazy. That's really what it is, man. You talk about a 21-inch bass, smallmouth bass. You're into the fives. You're like 100% into the 5 pound range there, man. And they got big fish at Lac du Bonnet, man. It's insane how big they are over there, man. It's pretty good. There was one of Joe Mars. I was watching the video. How come you didn't get all the big fish in the video on YouTube?
Dude, man, I was just trying to freaking record as much as I could. I was just too focused, man. Like my batteries died and everything was overheating. It was so hot, it was beating in the sun. I was like, oh my god. So I got what I could get.
You just don't want to
That's
show
pretty
your
much it.
spots, eh?
Most of it was swearing though,
You're
because my line
hiding
was getting
shit.
tangled up. I was like, oh my god.
I was like, how come it's only the smaller fish were in the video, man? You had some.
Yeah.
You guys had 3 masters or something. Matt,
Yeah.
one of the masters like 18 inches or what, by the way. So, yeah. Anyway, congrats on that.
Nice
That's good
fish, though,
shit,
bro.
man. Nice work.
Thanks, man.
Shout out that we were surprised, man. Jay Siemens and Mike Tully. I mean, these are like KBI 5th place not too long ago. They caught one. They caught one 13-inch bass. It was quiet for them, man. We only caught 2 because I think they were fishing in the river.
Yeah.
In one of the rivers, and we fished one river, and it was slow in the rivers, man.
Yeah.
Well, it happens too, right? Because you guys only fish for what, 4 hours?
4.5 hours.
4.5
yeah.
hours, right?
Yeah.
So
So,
it changes things, right? Like,
well, that was
Well,
my
we
first.
went to Birdlash the weekend after, man, and it was just jet skiers after jet skier. I was like, you know what, man, let's get out of here, man. Went to the main lake, and that's where they all were. That's where all the big bass were.
That's
You were
the
gonna?
bad part with Lac du Bonnet. That river system just gets full of jet skiers and
Yeah.
boats.
They banned wakeboarding in a lot of sections of Lee River. Brown was
Oh, yeah?
telling me. Yeah, like they actually I don't know how you could do that. I guess you can, but
Well, it's good
they banned
because
some
it's just
wakeboarding.
it's like you're trying to even just sitting on your dock. It's like irritating because that's all you hear are these wakeboard boats going by.
And the docks. I think the biggest things that they can say is that it's damaging infrastructure, right? With all the waves. So you
It
got to
is,
go to
yeah.
the main
Big
lake. to
wakes
do
and
that kind of
everything,
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like saying no 100K boats. Yeah, bro.
But it is, man.
Well, that's most fishing boats now is 100K for
Yeah.
crying
It's
out loud.
crazy now, man. Just your regular ass boats. Like if you say like if you were insuring it, right? All everything all in, electronics and rods and you name it. Yeah, man. Everything's right
Easily,
up there. Six figures nowadays. And that's crazy. Your tillers are like 6 figures.
I see
Yeah.
the young guns came in from Lake of the Woods Sports.
Yeah, they were practicing. That's why we were giving it to them a little bit there. That they were practicing for Saturdays.
Yeah.
NBA Manitoba Bass Anglers Lac-the-Bonnie tournament, and we might as well stay late and fish this one. And they did, and they came in second. They came in second on the weekend there too, where
Nice.
they actually almost won that kind of thing. So, but yeah, this is Aaron's big one there. Like these count. So in this, that's my whole thing. So in the CPR kickerfish version, they count. You like all the fish to count your 5 best, right? It just sucks to me that so all these big fish that we scored on this one, you just don't count in a weight tournament in Manitoba now, and that sucks to me.
Yeah. It
You know
does
what's
suck.
funny?
And we've talked about it before, right? Like you feel a big fish on during those weigh-in tournaments, and then it's like, we can't use it. Wait, when you should be excited for a big fish like that.
I can never
Right?
figure out how they're protecting an invasive species. They call it an invasive species.
Smalley?
Yeah, in most lakes.
Smalley. Well, they're late to the game. I think they came here in like the 50s and 60s, but they're here to stay now. Oh my God, they're awesome. Like if we were, I'll tell you right now, Joe Murray, if we were fishing, like say we were doing a weight tournament, I wouldn't have been in the river. I know that. I fished in Lee, no secret. Me and Leon went down. This was my first bass fishing trip of the season. Got to work out all the kinks. I was tying. Everyone's like, "Aren't we starting at 4?" I still got to tie my net rig. We're starting at 4:15.
Okay, there you go, Eric changing the rules, man.
Oh yeah, Kari's like, it's very fluid. This is very fluid. Oh yeah, we're starting when I say.
You know what? 15 more minutes, guys. 15 more minutes. Oh my wow, look at us go.
And by the way, we're changing the rules. We're just weighing in small fish now.
Small fish.
But I'm telling Leon, okay, we're gonna go to the left. We were in Pinawa Bay, right? And you go left. I mean, we went down. We went under the bridge at the highway.
Yeah.
We were just playing around all in there, and we touched 3 big fish. 2 of them came in. Leon, congrats to Leon, by the way. He had never caught a master angler or smallmouth yet,
And he caught 2.
because his grandpa has a master angler certificate from the 80s.
Yeah.
And he's always been wanting to put his beside his grandpa's, and he hasn't been able to catch one. And I'm like, well, shit. We'll go to Lac-the-Bonnie. You'll get one, bro. Sure enough, he did or whatever. His first, okay, so we're fishing.
Cast.
We go under that bridge. We go through. Shore guys are fishing, right? How's it been? We've got a couple. All right, here we go. These guys, even the guys from the, fishing the rapids there. All right, we get the other side, start casting, nothing. I get to this one corner. Okay. All of a sudden, you see this bass goes up on shore, bro, chasing minnows.
Yeah. Eh?
Splash. This bass goes up. It's smooth rock. It goes up on the rocks and comes back in. Get Leon bass over there to throw there. So we both whip over. Leon's throwing this big crankbait, bro. like a big, like a big square bill.
Yeah.
Not a long crankbait. It's like a round, like Angry Birds freaking crankbait. And I'm like, whatever. He's probably going to catch a fucking 25-inch bass on this, I'm sure. We both throw to that spot. It bites him. And he's, bro, I'm in the same boat. I know you have one on. Okay. I know, bro. It's jumping and everything, man. It doesn't matter. Leo could do anything he wants. It's coming in, bro. It comes in. I scoop it up. Holy shit, that's a big bass. 19.25 on our scale. What's a 19.25, Divine? Divine's here working, but I think it's 4.5 or something like that. 4.25, something huge. And that was his new personal best. Just happy, man.
Nice. Yep.
Then we keep going, and we see. So now we're watching. These things are feeding actively, man. We started at 4:15 to go to like 8:45, and they're like jumping this one dock. So we throw there again, and this thing wakes on me, man. Whoa, whatever. Lure goes down or whatever. It was an X-Wrap. I pulled back and nothing, and we kept fishing that thing, and we'll come back to this. It's not gonna bite, and we kept going, man. Nothing. We go into this one back corner. Leon again. So I go through it with a swim bait. Nothing. They're not that aggressive. And I look behind me and Leon's on. Holy shit, he's on again. This thing is jumping out of the water. It jumped. And how's this fish not coming off? I go, this guy, nothing's gonna come off with this guy. It just doesn't come off. And I had to remind him, okay, stop reeling, bro, because he's gonna reel. You know, you reel it right to the jig head.
Right. Yeah.
He had a Ned rig. What is what he had, like a third. I'm like, just stop reeling, bro. It's all good. I gotta get this net ready, and we get it in the boat, measure again, and then so we go back this way. Nothing. I'm surprised. It was so quiet. We should have left. But in a 4-hour derby, you can't just flip. You can't flip fields. You just got it. Just we kept thinking we're gonna go out. We kept saying it. I kept saying it. I do whatever you do, Eric. I know. Okay. I keep saying we're gonna go to the main lake, bro. We're going to the main lake. Never happened. It's getting dark and we're still there. Like, that was it. But anyway, I had a big one, bro. So there's a stick sticking out.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my top waters. And Leon opens up his things. Look, I got one. He says he has a Bass Pro Shop version. Whatever. It's a popper. Sweet. You throw it because the weeds. I was telling Mike this. The weeds are nuts, bro.
Yeah, it was all overgrown.
The third week of June, where the weeds are like someone hasn't mowed their lawn in 2 months. Kind of thing. It's like nuts out there. And there's this stick sticking out, weed or whatever. So Leon's just saying, it's in the video, man. And I'm popping it. Why can't it just be like on Bassmaster? You know, you should get one as soon as it passes by that. He said passes by that. And whoa, all you see is this big mouth. Giant bass, bro. Like a bass all day long.
Yeah.
And he takes it down and I'm like, oh, we got to wait. You got to wait. You pull back. It's on. Leo, get the net. It's on, eh? Get 3 cranks on it, and then the fucking popper comes flying out. So I rolled on the ground for a couple of minutes there.
I'm surprised you didn't throw everything in the water, bro.
Nah, okay. Why? Leon does fucking all kinds of crazy shit, and he gets in, and how come I can't even bring one in? And like nothing. Like we went around, we went all the way back to Pinawa Bay, fishing different places.
Yeah.
And then the last 10 minutes at the entrance to Pinawa Bay, and you got Jay Siemens coming by honking and everything. I thought they had a full bag. I had just lost another one on a swim bait. Same thing. It jumped out of the water. Giant, bro. 20, 21 inches, something, a giant bass. And then it jumped, and when it landed, the thing comes flying back at me, and I rolled around on the ground again for a little bit, and that was it. That was that. Meanwhile, Jomar, I think they caught like 50 bass, he said.
Oh, we got a lot, man. We got a lot. We were just throwing them back left and right. It was crazy.
What's up, Leon? Congrats on the big bass, bro.
So, but Jomar, you guys
so
went
refreshing
quite
for
a
me.
bit, eh?
You know what was so refreshing for me during that tournament? I didn't use that light scope or the light tech one bit. I went straight old school. I went to the maps, that AEM map, and I was just looking for that structure, and I just cast into it. That's all I was doing. I didn't use the live. We probably dropped it once that whole time, but we went old school. It was so refreshing. We were actually talking. It was nice. You know what I mean? It was so nice.
Bro.
What,
It
you
was
don't
so
talk
nice.
when you're looking at the screen or what?
No.
You're only talking to tell people where to cast.
You know by now?
Yeah.
Cast over
Well,
here.
you guys were pre-fishing quite a bit, though,
Yeah, but it was
right?
we did really good the week before on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And that's the same spots we went to. We pounded it out. We caught 20s, 19s, 20. And I was like, we left. And then Jordan was going to go back on the Sunday. I'm like, bro, just let it rest. We have a tournament on Thursday. Don't go back there and pound about it again.
Fishing
Get
for a
the shit out of the lips.
weekday jackpot. These guys are practicing. You bastard.
Hey, man, we were just out there. We're like, okay, it's on Thursday. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just go out and go bass fishing. Because that's all we've been doing lately for the last month. Is just targeting bass. Because I'm sick of walleye right now, dude. I don't even want to look at walleye since that Elite Series. Oh, my God. I was like, I just want to catch something new. I want to think about how to catch a different fish. I don't want to think about walleye middles. Nothing. I want to cast poppers. I want to cast, it's a different thing. The feeling's awesome. Like, I lost my feeling, like my excitement for walleye. Bass now is like, I'm hooked. I don't know what it is.
The walleyes beat you up. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it's crazy. It's too much. Need a break. Need to walk away from that and catch some bass or something. I don't know. I might go for muskies next. Who knows?
So after Thursday, did you ever think about entering the NBA one after?
No, I don't think I would.
No way.
I like the CPR, man. I love it. It's so much better.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I asked him,
He's
I
used
asked
to
him,
catching big fish, not small fish.
but you caught enough under that you would have a decent bag.
I would. I honestly, I do probably do pretty good because we had a lot of 17s come in, 16, 17s.
Gordon Fishcatcher was saying that he just can't. Doesn't seem fun. He said, like, it just, you know what I mean? It just sounds like
Targeting smaller ones, yeah.
they would have challenged though, 100%, man. If you're fishing that main lake bite, I mean, you would have challenged for sure, man. Yeah.
I don't, but in that heat, then you got to worry about keeping the water cold, and having ice and stuff like that. This is just, float to catch, release, easy. You catch it, you know what I mean? You do your thing, let it release it. There's no maintaining your live well. There's no, you know what I mean? It's so much easier. Way easier.
They'll live in that cold water, though. They'll live. It's just the mindset. It's just,
yeah.
I probably would.
Well, I have all that G-juice and stuff in there. I don't know. Like, I would do it because that's what the tournament rules were. But I prefer this.
Yeah, you're not gonna
how you're running it.
You're not gonna stress the bass out right now.
Yeah.
Especially on cold water.
Yeah, they'd live, man. Yeah. There's Leon's, by the way. Like I said, he caught it on that smooth. We saw it. It's pretty wild when you can, like, they show themselves sometimes, right? Like it'll show themselves with their feeding and stuff there. You see minnows jump out of the water. So Leon threw it there, and I threw it over here, and it bit him. Good thing, because I probably would have lost it. But that's Leon's new personal best right there. 92.5. Good thing it bit Leon.
Oh, it's good to see you got confidence in your hook sets.
Oh my God! Once I get into that mindset again, a fish is it's gonna come off anyway. Oh shit! Once I get into that mindset,
boy.
It's over. It's over, bro. Anyway, I was just
I noticed these bass last week. The bass were on crayfish. I caught one, and crayfish spat one out, and I threw a small crayfish on. Then they just started pounding. Just this Thursday, they were filled with minnows. But did I switch to little minnows? No, I didn't. I did like little plastic minnows with mates. No, I stayed with the crawfish, and it worked out.
So you're gonna do KBI now or what?
I don't know, man. I'm not good enough for that, man. I would just do it just for the experience.
Fun. Yeah, it's
I don't
fun.
know.
And if you find fish, you never know. Shit,
It's
if you're
expensive though, bro. Jeez, man.
It is. Shoal Lake's coming up. Shoal Lake's coming up. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I think
maybe
it's already going to be.
Maybe I'll do a couple more because I love it, man. I'm hooked. I didn't know what it was about, but I love it, man.
All you're doing is donating freaking couple teams there.
Yeah, well, Hayden and Gussie.
Hayden and whatever,
yeah, Gussie does good there too, whatever. But yeah, well, that's a good one. There's different bass ones too, or whatever. NBA goes into Ontario now, so you can do 5 best there now. Yeah, there anyway. Yeah, but we got. What was I showing here? I had this video.
LDB shootout, maybe
live scope. Yes.
Live scope shit.
Yeah, I would be doing that too. Yeah, like this is like there's all kinds of talk again about stuff like that, but whatever. But this is you watch this. This is Jake Lawrence, big tournament. He has a co-angler in the back of the boat, and so this co-angler helped him out. Jake Lawrence catches a 5-pounder, and a co-angler. Not too many tournaments have co-anglers now, but these some of these All-Americans still have it. And the guy caught the fish as it came off, so he saved him that 5-pounder. So Jake Lawrence wanted to pay him back, and the next big fish he marks or whatever, it's yours.
Too far to the right. See them all around that. Too far to the right. They're more here. I'm not gonna let mine hit the bottom, but you just follow me.
Wow, that's a nice guy right there.
Yep, right there. All right, wind it.
Do you know how many people would do that on the final day of the All-America?
Quick.
He's
quick.
Good.
Keep coming. You're behind him. Keep coming.
He's getting
they're
one-on-one lesson.
Keep coming. Wind it. All right, now kill it.
I'd pay a couple $100 for this.
All right, start twitching.
I bet Jake Lawrence would take you up
Got
on
him.
that.
Yep.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
No,
it ain't a white.
Hey, dude, that was so awesome.
What? Dude, I ain't caught one of those all week.
When I seen them,
Oh, no, it wasn't the right species.
A lot of times that's how them little ones are.
Show me. William, show them to me, buddy. Turn it.
It ended up being a white bass. But that right there is like, that's my whole thing against that cheater vision, man. It just doesn't seem like fishing to me anymore. To me anyway.
Nah.
Isn't that wild?
I don't know.
You still got to make it bite though, man. I mean, it's just another.
Yeah, I don't know. You still gotta make it bite. I always gotta say that, but I mean,
I know. But
that's retarded to me. He's like, oh, too much to the right.
Yeah,
bring it back in over there. Well, follow this. That's pretty cool though. Where he chucked it. Right?
He is, yeah.
I won't let this drop. Just follow my dot. Okay, guy throws
Yeah.
it there. Oh no, keep coming. Oh, stop. The whole coaching thing. That's all a bunch of bullshit. That's I don't know, man. I just and then they call that fishing, man, after, and it's like, oh, stop. And he knew that he was on before the guy knew he was on.
Yeah, he saw that. That was impressive, man.
And he's like, oh yeah, I thought like, Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Maybe the guy that was fishing just got slow reaction.
No, I mean sometimes the sonar, the marks come together or whatever. It didn't bite it yet. Who knows? Maybe he's got mono or something. But it's just that whole thing, man. It's just wild to me, man. That's what you're up against nowadays, and that's what like we'll go into NPFL now, which has had their big tournament on the weekend here. And where were they? You follow, Mikey? They're at Eufaula, I think. And
yeah,
a lot of the guys who aren't scoping like that, this is what you're going against, and oh man, it just changes everything like this. That's just such a crazy game changer. That
it is.
You got the NPFL. This is the National Pro Fishing League that allows or that does not have any forward-facing sonar.
Yeah.
So a lot of the pros, Mike was reading off the names now. You got G-Man, they were finished in second. But look at all the names, bro.
KJ
Queen.
You got KJ Queen,
Hackney.
Greg Hackney, Buddy Gross, Brandon Cobb, John Cox.
Even
Buck
Biffle.
Manbury,
Biffle's a pro.
Patrick Walters, Kyle Welcher,
Canterbury.
Wes Logan. Like Wes Logan was actually, he had the opportunity to win. And he just had a bad day. He was losing everything.
Shit.
Like he almost snapped the rod. That's how mad he got.
Yeah.
You know, and then you keep going down.
Yeah, Cox and this, Todd Otten.
Yeah.
Like these are all big names going over now. It used to just be John Cox was the only guy.
Like
yeah,
that's all these guys. And you know, like it's crazy.
Matt Heron. So they're
so why are they all coming over here? Because
Christ, you got past like Bassmaster Classic winners, Christie, Hank Cherry.
Yeah.
Like they're all going in here.
At the moment, a lot of them are fishing both still. Like it's just you can see how they just like the spinner baits, like actual spinner baits and buzz baits. On the elites, you never see a spinner bait.
You don't see those anymore. No.
And they tried to change lakes up where it's going to be less forward-facing friendly. But yeah, man, these guys are casting under tunnels. I was watching, and different you see John Cox where his boat was full of sticks and shit and leaves.
Yeah.
Because he went right into the back, right into the back. Like that's some people like the old school style of fishing, so they feel they got a shot there where it's a different kind of video game fishing on the other leagues now, which is like that. The example we saw Jake Lawrence there or whatever, man. I mean, again, that's fun on a Sunday with the kid kind of thing. But man, to me that sort of sucks, man. I think anyway.
I have fun fishing both ways, but I've been used to the live scope now and active target. So
yeah. No, I mean I could see, right? Because with active target, front facing sonar mount, like these guys are going to deeper water, and you're just easy cast and hoping that your line or jig goes down to where they are.
Yeah,
the old school way the way that Eric is, you gotta cast under shit, you gotta target stuff.
Yeah,
right?
It's like G-Man said when he was up on the stage on day 2. He said pitching is wishing and scoping is hoping. So
the other way around now.
T-shirt made that up.
Yeah.
I watch
see, right?
I watch them both.
I watch both. I respect both ways. I really do. I mean, you can plug all that big machinery on my boat. I still wouldn't know what to do, really.
I think the big difference, though, is they just weren't offshore that as much as they usually are. Like, they're not looking offshore that much.
No, yeah.
Pounding shoreline, that's classic to me, man. Flipping and frogging and stuff like that. That's cool, bro. It's just completely different, man. But one place where you people do draw the line on the forward facing. Look at this one. This is Eagle Lake in Minnesota. Honor the tradition, preserve the challenge, protect the fishery. They strongly urge people not to use FFS while musky fishing on Eagle Lake. And a lot of the lakes down there are saying this because now you're talking about musky now. So
yeah,
it's always been where they say like musky open on the weekend. By the way, Zone 5. Anyone who was out there, I don't see any muskies in our Beast of the Week, but it opened on the weekend. Their third weekend in June. But you don't fish for muskies deep, even though people bondi bait and stuff like that or whatever. You try not to target them deep. That's just because you were targeting them. Like you wouldn't even know they're there. Now you can see them there.
Yeah.
A lot of anglers just can't help it. They see it. That's
You're gonna
gotta
try
be
to
48,
go for
50 inches. You're gonna go get it, kind of thing. And they're actually finding that it's hurting the fishery, so they're asking people not to. It's not legislated, but they're encouraging people not to forward face sonar on this particular lake. Or musky, don't sharpshoot deep water fish. Don't road hunt. That's using a gas motor while scanning with the forward facing sonar. You're just straight. This is my whole thing, man. You just drive around. It's like spotlighting, man. To me, like I don't know, almost looks like spotlighting deer.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It totally
Sort
is.
of.
No,
Sort of how
it
I
is.
see it. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, for me, it's you're using technology, man. Like that's what it's there for. It's just advancing the game. I mean,
yeah, but what if it decimates a population, though?
Well, then that's obviously
you know
not good.
That's the angler themselves. Like that's not they're not respecting the resources. You can't control what people do, no matter what.
And like you said, some guys get really good at it, and then there's you that has it, and you're not going to catch them. I mean, but the guys that can use it, I mean, more power to them, man. It's not the way we like to fish, but if they can do that and find fish, like they're using technology to its fullest. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it
in a tournament, right? But like from a conservation standpoint, you're saying?
Yeah. Well, like Mike said, it's all about the fisher. I mean, it's all about the guys catching the fish. They're the ones who got to learn how to take care of them. And
you know what the other problem is? It's social media is kicking the shit out of the resources too. Probably more so than forward-facing sonar because everybody wants those fucking thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
So they're the ones that are going after these big fish that are down deep.
They want to get that thumbs up at any cost, kind of thing, because it's just a photo.
They don't care, right?
You're not filming the fish getting released, right? So
it's no different than crappie. Like people holding 5 crappie up at once just because they went and caught them deep, but then they want to let them go again.
Yep. Probably those damn YouTubers, I tell you.
Tubers.
Going back what Poopy Pants was saying, at 600 entry fee, maybe you could come up with something for beginners to get into it with less commitment and less payout as well. But it seems scary for non-tournament people. Yeah, we've got, this is going to be year 17 of the Kickerfish Red River Greenback Classic. That's $60 an angler. Fit as many people safely in your boat as you want, kind of thing. We've run that for 17 years, bro. That's and you still get the whole tournament feel. Like we got the takeoff. You know, it's not any less. We got the whole, it's legit measuring the whole thing. Big prizes too, actually, because I have to limit it at 100 boats this year. We've done 105, 112 boats. Like 100 boats is like max for Selkirk Park, I think. But that's one there, man. Keep an eye on that one. Like that's year 17 of the Red River Greenback Classic.
That's crazy, bro. We used to only have 100 boats before.
It's
boats, 9
it's
boats.
funny that he brings
boats.
that up
100
because
boats, man.
I had this conversation with Andrew Klopak. When was it? Yesterday. You know, we're sitting there having coffee. We're shooting the shit about it, and he says a lot of people don't like to do it because of the entry fees, but a lot of people won't do it because you're going there and you're winning nothing after 2 days. You want the opportunity to at least take home something.
A chance. Yeah.
Like, well, that's the thing. There's to hold that balance.
Yeah.
You'd
like to at least make
considerable entry fee to have bigger payout.
That's right.
And you need the boats. That whole thing. I'd love to see $1,000 tournaments, to be honest with you, man. 600 isn't even really, it's not enough for a 2-day tournament. If you want to do a big time tournament like out west, it's $1,000 entry, but then they just Manitoba.
It ain't gonna happen here, right? It will not.
It ain't gonna happen. You'd have seven teams that would pay that or whatever, man.
I'd pay that.
As a young angler, the thing that scares me for tournaments is the entry fee. There's lots of entry. Like if you do the Manitoba Bass Angler ones, for example, those are $150, $200.
Yeah, $50, $75. Yeah, those are pretty good.
Okay, but how many teams are in those?
150, 25 teams.
Yeah,
18
so
teams.
What's the difference? You're paying $600. You're still getting 30 teams plus. So it's up to the angler where they want to fish.
Yeah.
But to have an entry-level version, there are entry-level version tournaments out there. There really are.
There's lots.
And then, it doesn't have to be KBI, for example, right? Or Kenora Walleye Open. It doesn't. There's entry-level versions out there. You just look around. Like, I mean, Kirk Paquette tried to do one. What was that? What was at the Narrows? He only had 7 teams, but I think it was only like $80 to enter or something like that.
Yes, Manitoba Narrows Walleye. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah,
I think
he was helping him
or something like that.
But, okay, so here it is. Here's the way they think. Oh, okay. So They're crying that the entry fees are high, but then they're gonna fucking cry because they got to drive so far to do it and waste gas. Like you can't win. It doesn't.
A lot
really
of people
matter.
won't travel either. Yeah, a lot of people won't.
Like,
Some guys won't, yeah.
if you're gonna fish,
And there's the
tournament,
pre-fish
you just can't
too, and then
complain
the
about
boat you gotta
fuel.
build, and all the bait and food. Oh
You
man!
can't- So here's the thing: if you're gonna start complaining about that, then don't do tournaments.
It's the thing, though. That's the thing, though.
no.
Are people getting priced out at the moment with the economy and stuff? Definitely, man. Like tournaments are down everywhere. I told you, Dryden was a 120 boat waiting list tournament, and they had 93 last week. Lake of the Prairies, we had 74, and that used to be 120. Like not even 5-6 years ago, it was still 120 waiting list. It's come down. It's a mix of different things or whatever, but it is expensive, man. Gas and
Gas and accommodations, everything. Right?
Well,
the whole thing.
Lac
Man,
de
yeah.
Bonnet used to be 52 teams.
One day, it's a one-day one back in the day. That helped out, right? You had like I think it was 250, man, when you're doing it.
Yeah, it was.
They had these
250.
one-day one. 2 days a bit more of a commitment for sure. Man. Price is definitely a factor, especially when you do pre-fish gas hotel. It really is. 10th place at Lake of the Prairies last week. Carter Exner and McKenna. He goes, I'm still. He won $1,000, right? And yep, I'm still down $1,000.
Yeah,
you know, like you are. I mean, it's 700 entry.
Yeah.
You stayed out there for a week or whatever, right? And your gas and all that kind of stuff, whatever.
You gotta be to play, man. That's
Tournaments
pretty
are
much what it
definitely
is,
the first shopping block when it comes to fishing priorities. Plus, you got to find people with the same intent to partner with, which can be hard. And that's the thing. Like, I mean, a lot of people have their same crew or same people or whatever. You know, I'm fishing KBI with Nash now or whatever. But tournaments are it's a fishing vacation. It's a
that's what it is.
It's a luxury. It's like a luxury kind of thing.
Yeah,
it really is. Hence, you're trying to make more. Like we did a jackpot, a weekday jackpot, $100 or whatever. You know, something like that. You know, like. Yeah. There's still some money involved a little bit. You guys took down $900. That's pretty good, you know, on a Thursday. But it's just everything costs money, man. It's expensive, man. You're trying to find that balance. You never get $1,000 here, man. Even like Kenora Walleye Open went to 1,000. You'd have 50 teams then. It's just how it is. But in Alberta, they do. Oh, yeah, they have a mix too, but they still have $1,000 turns, but they're down. Alberta is down.
The only province where their anglers are on a waiting list is Saskatchewan.
Still,
yeah,
or they still have a waiting list,
and they're like 1,000 plus per tournament.
They're down too, though. Nipawin was like the biggest tournament around, right? It used to be the biggest. It's Last Mountain's the biggest one now, but Nipawin is like begging for teams, man. They're down like 40.
But I think teams. That's a lot of the restrictions they had. Like you could only fish the river, and you ever fish that?
It was always fishing only the river. They expanded it 6 miles into the lake.
Yeah, now
the last 2 years.
I don't know if they're going to open it right up now or not. But
yeah, and it didn't help the fishing at all. Actually, the fishing's been slow, kind of thing. So
yeah,
but yeah, like Kramer has spots still or whatever. He'll take people.
No, like you said, there's a lot of factors, right? I mean, everything's gone up. So like one guy said, the fishing tournaments to be the first thing on chopping block. Like
yeah,
and as much as we want to do them all, we can't. Like. There's no shame in you can't do them. Like they're expensive, man.
Like I said, I like fishing KWO and I like fishing Dryden.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is I get to fish those tournament, like some of the tournaments with my son. So to me, it's memories. To him, he gets pissed off because we never finish well. But
they're fun though. I mean, for me, it's not first on the chopping block, but the number that I do. Depends because
because for you there was a year where you went almost every weekend doing a tournament.
Yeah, my highest one was like 17 weekends.
Yeah,
at the height of the season, I did a bunch because I was doing bass and walleye.
Yeah,
I was going nuts in all of them, and you just tried it, and then you start cutting back because you can't keep that up, whatever.
Yeah, you want to talk about expensive? That's expensive.
Yeah, and so, but. As far as like you're paying for like that experience or whatever, they're good. That's why a well-run tournament is huge. I mean, you have to have good reputation in your tournaments to go to it. They are definitely fun. I would recommend it to everybody if you do a couple year or whatever, big or small. It's like I'd rather do a tournament myself than go to a fly-in cabin, for example. Like I put all my money into doing. I'd travel. I've been to Green Bay. Me and Sasaki drove all the way to Green Bay, Wisconsin, to do a tournament. I mean, to me, that's fun, man. Like that's fishing new water. So, meet all kinds of different people in competition yet and stuff like that or whatever. I'd rather do that. Plus, I feel like Dak's stuck with you fish against guys with way better gear and experience. You'll never
Not
get
true.
better. You'll
got
never
my
be better with that mentality, bro.
We've been to tournaments where guys in a 14-foot freaking tinner has kicked
And
the
they
shit
win.
out of everybody.
You could definitely be at a disadvantage, especially you can't just show up to a place and really expect we're going to cash a check when you haven't put the time in or whatever. So that's why it gets expensive, because you do have to practice a little bit. It's just part of it. Look at Joe Moore and Gurdon, they fish for fucking 12 days straight to go practice for this.
Hey, they're all happy they won $900, but in those 12 days they spent $2,000.
Yeah.
No, I mean, hey,
bro.
I think during fishing tournaments, especially you want to compete, you got to go in thinking, hey, this is for fun, dude. Like,
we catch fish, not going there expecting
we catch fish bonus, but you can't. It's not like a sport where I could go and compete. Like fishing, man. Fishing a tournament, you're going in there and thinking, I'm having fun, man. Like,
you can't expect to win, man.
KBI,
for sure.
You've never done it before.
Don't have high expectations is what it is when you get in there.
I'm happy if I finish out of the triple digits.
Your expectations is that you have to set personal goals.
Yes.
Full bag, this and that. You're trying to hit whatever spot you're in. Obviously, you want to win, obviously, but the whole goal is you're paying for that experience, man. It's freaking fun as hell. I do KBI every year, man, because it's fun, man. I mean,
and the people you meet, man, it's great. It's networking, right? You get to meet all these cool people, and
like Boomer said, the kayak crew is pretty fun, man. The kayak is fun, man. And that's 150 a tournament or whatever. That's a really good thing there. As long as you don't get DQ'd.
That's right. But hey, it was still fun.
Yeah, loser.
Will never happen again, bro.
Colton's back up north. He's back home, man. Glad that all the fires are calming down everywhere. Slaughtering them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all downhill now. Days are getting shorter. Look, it's dark already, bro. Days are getting shorter now. I think we passed our longest day. I was gonna say, man, this team out west, we're talking tournaments. So there's a crew of guys out there. They're all guys that, especially this guy Taylor Irwin, that they are. I don't know, man. So Lac La Biche just happened. It just happened the other day. Yeah, June 14th or whatever, the other week. And this is first and second place. First were these guys, and second is over here. And Taylor Irwin's either first or second in the last 11 out of 12 out there.
That's crazy.
They only have 4 big tournaments a year out there. 3 on the southern Alberta Walleye Trail, and then Lac La Biche up north. There might be one more somewhere, but I don't know, man. There's some. You're going to get grumbling. Someone wins one tournament, depending who it is, and there's grumblings already a lot of the time. When me and Divine won Falcon, I brought it up again. Nice. And then when we wanted back-to-back the next year after, there's already grumblings. What's this guy doing on this lake or whatever, right? And that's why I had videos. I filmed the whole thing. Videos are out there. But anyway, there's some grumblings out west, bro. What are the odds of a team cashing first or second place in 12 out of the last 13 tournaments? But that's crazy.
How many boats are in most of those tournaments? 100?
60 plus. 60, 70, 80, whatever it is.
Either they're really, really good and lucky, or they're doing some tomfoolery stuff as well, man.
Believe me, people are thinking some tomfoolery, but how would I don't know, man. That's why here's the thing. The interesting, I was talking to Dan Davies today, and he was telling me we're just talking about Last Mountain. These guys are going to Last Mountain this year, and this will be a big test now to see where they land at Last Mountain. You know, if you're winning 12 out of 13 in your whatever, your home waters or your home tour, your home circuit, and this is not just one people, this is all. If you go to their message boards and Facebook comments and everything, everyone's throwing all kinds of shit out there, man. I was looking into it there, and they're saying that they scope better than everybody else, man. That's what it is. They're that good at scoping that they're taking this easy money, man. They're just kicking everyone's ass. Now, if it's scoping is what it is, I'm saying, then that should apply everywhere. We should be able to plunk you down in the middle of the Great Lakes,
and you can do it
in
too.
A tournament and go whatever the biggest fish are around there. You should be able to hammer them, no?
Well, I think it depends on the body of water. Like if you've been fishing this body of water for years and years, you get to know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, because whole water,
if
you'll
we
know
throw
where the
you
bigger
on
fish
a
are.
throw you on a new body of water, and you
just
start
scoping.
winning, then you're doing pretty damn good. But it's just I don't know.
I mean,
11 out of 12. It makes you wonder.
First or second,
yeah,
something insane. And what it's done to that tour now, it's brought entries down. Like something like Schumann was saying, wow, you feel like the deck is stacked against you. And so a lot of people won't join a tournament if the highest they can possibly finish is third. It's like last 3 years now. I mean, that's all you're playing for is third. So people like their entries are like way down. It might even kill their tours out there, actually. Like the tour might die.
It's not one team.
It's not just one team. It's those top two teams are a group. It's like us four. It'd be us four here plus Leon. We only fish tournaments together.
Yeah.
And a combination of us five is cashing checks at every single event. Wouldn't that, I don't know. I mean, you could say that they're really good, and maybe they are really good. I don't know. I'm just curious. Isn't that sound wacky? We've been doing tournaments a long time.
So it's probably no different than when the Americans came up here and
That's
they
what I
were
was gonna
finishing
say.
1, 2, 3 in Pine Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was saying they did a lot of team fishing. Team fishing is what they do. They wouldn't even hide it, man. They're team fishing for sure. So,
maybe that's what these guys are doing.
But their CB radios. Oh, they're here.
Speaking of the rules, you can't have a CB
Wow.
radio. Nowadays, with the advent of cell phones and stuff like that, I mean, you're not going to take people's cell phone away. It's a safety thing or whatever, but you shouldn't really be messing each other on the lake. But even in practice, on the National Walleye Trail, like the highest walleye trail there is, it's team fish, not the day of. But in practice, they break water down, right? They break water. We're going to work as a team. We're all staying in the same Airbnb, whatever. They break water down. Now you're practicing way more efficient. You can cut practice down by 4 days, man.
Yeah, you can.
If you believe what everyone says and you break water down and you come onto some pattern, and even after the first day of a tournament, you can sort of break it down even more and help people out.
Talk again after.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing it on the
not on the water.
I tried that with people. Stay together and then you talk about break water and you still never get the fucking truth out of them.
No.
That's why I said if you believe what everyone says, fucking people here, man, are all friends and everything.
Bullshit coming out of everybody's mouths.
Can't believe anything.
No, I mean,
that's a wild run, though. I'm going to look more into
12,
it.
13 tournaments. Yeah,
that's a crazy run. But the grumblings are getting louder and louder. This last check, first and second again.
Yeah,
$23,165. They're at the first place.
See, it's more understandable the fact that they are team fishing. If they're sharing info and they know these waters, man, I could see that happening more than just one team doing it the whole time.
Yeah, just split 50-50 all the time, bro. Every time they win 50-50,
I don't know,
bro.
man. To finish the top two every tournament, something odd.
Gotta be. So they asked them, like, why are you guys so good? Like, we're just kicking everyone's ass. We're kicking everybody's ass. Yeah. So now that they're entered in last mountain, which is going to cool to see. Where should they land? A team that has finished first or second, teams, whatever, a couple of them in the last 12 out of 13, 11 out of 13. Where should they land at Last Mountain? Biggest walleye tournament in Canada, 160 boats. Some of the top teams around. People travel to this one. And if they're that, it's all attributed to scope. Even if it's not your home water, they're going to go practice. They're going to practice for a week or two.
I was going to say, it all depends how much the time they get to practice. If they're there for 11 days in a row, fuck. They have a good chance of winning, man.
They should top 5, you say?
They should top 5. If they're there 10 days, 11 days in a row, they're top 5ing for sure, man.
If they finish in 70th place, what does that tell you now? Does it tell you anything?
Yeah, it does.
It means they didn't pre-fish.
No, it does.
It means that I don't know that doesn't look good on them.
That just means that something's odd going on.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Like if you're that good with scoping, you should be able to go to any body of water in 5 days and break it down.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we don't know their schedule. Let's say they do go to this tournament and they only go the day up.
Who's the best scoper you know?
Like even Bass?
Bass
Yeah.
guys?
Bass or walleyes?
Ian Waters, freaking a good scoper. Like
all the young guys
can scope them. All the young guys can scope them. Like Hayden Martin's really good at scoping, man. Like
Okay,
That's what
so
wins Falcon
we
with
know that Jamie Bruce is really good at scoping.
Yeah.
And he went down to the States, and his average was always in the top 20
Yeah, because he's good
out
at
of
it.
230 fucking teams, right?
Yeah.
Now, that's a good scoper. Like, you know that he knows his machine really well. He does what he does. So if
Lake
these
has
guys
never
are
been
that
on.
good and they go there, they should be in the top 10.
And that's what everyone's saying. They should at minimum cash a check. The cash a check
But
if Kramer's there, it's top 15.
But if they're in like middle of the pack, then you start to wonder: are they really that good on the scope, or are they just pulling the wool over everybody's eyes?
Because if you're scoping and you can't say to finish in 70th there, that means your two biggest fish are like a 24 and a 25 each day, if that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that means why are we even wasting time scoping 24s and 25s? You should be picking out the
big ones.
Big ones, yeah.
30s, man. If you're really that good at scoping.
Yeah.
And they aren't shitty anglers over in Southern Alberta Trail.
No, they're not.
You got Marakova and Tamagami, and there's like there's a whole bunch of names out there that fish that
are really good.
Yeah, man. There's a whole bunch of names there, and they don't do that. So I don't know. There's lots of grumblings out west, though, man. It's hard to say. You can't accuse anyone of anything, but I mean, that's a crazy run, though.
That's
crazy freaking run.
I guess
man.
I get to find out firsthand.
Yeah, man.
You're fishing, eh, bro?
Look at Colton. 25-inch one in the last 10 minutes.
No, I'm not fishing. I'm at the scales.
Next Waymaster.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I won't be able to go this year, man. Just can't do it. Not this year. Shit. Like to. That's big money, bro. Someone's gonna win 50 grand guaranteed. First place.
Wow.
50 grand? Oh,
yeah.
That's a lot of money, man.
It's true. Yeah, poopy pants. We talked about like a 2-tier thing, like having like a second tier. And some trails do that in the States actually, where it's you pay a certain entry fee to be in the next division.
Yeah.
Same event, almost same event, but you're just
Yeah.
two different divisions, which is something. It might be something down the road or something. I just sort of just splitting up your tournament money is a thing though, right? So but yeah, there's something there, but or some people would have pro-ams and stuff like that, but yeah, there's got to be a way to get people to still do the event and whatever. But
honestly, they just gotta try it, man. If they want to do it, they should just do it. And if they like it, then they'll do it again, right? At least they tried it, right? Get your feet wet.
This weekend, it's gonna be some big walleye here caught. And here's the thing about Whack the Body. Really, man, I can tell you right now where most of the big fish are gonna come from is like 4 different community spots. You know what I mean? It's not like this. It's not like you go like Lake of the Woods, some giant thing, or Lake of the Prairies, even where it's you could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, almost guarantee you there's gonna be 4 community spots where all the big fish
That's it.
come from.
That's where they'll be.
Yes, and it made the best team win.
You may have every team in the same little 200 yards.
Very possible. If there was ever a tournament where you can just drop your line down, it'd be like I don't know, like fishing. If we did a tournament at Hecla, for example, you got your likely spots and you drop your jig down or whatever you're using and hook them up. That's what's going to happen here, man. So if anyone's interested, man, it's still going here. Score your best 4 walleye per day. There's going to be some beasts, man. Yeah.
There's big walleyes in that lake.
And you don't need a big ass working live well. You just need a boat that works.
You guys think the smallmouth are big there? The walleyes are huge there.
It's nuts, man. This Lac du Bonnet system pumps them. It's part of a big Winnipeg River system, but that section, Lac du Bonnet, grows them.
That's some big fish, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's big, man. So wild, man. Get all the info is on the kickerfish.ca there. If you aren't there, you can go talk to Gussie, Jamie Bruce, and Brian G. They'll be at the Demo Lake Day at WSL in Kenora. That's on Saturday. Nice. If you're in that area, that's cool. Cool stuff there. You can always pick their brains on their boat and stuff like that, and how they rig things up. It's always cool to see stuff like that or whatever. But see, look at this here. What was I going to show you guys here? Just watch this one because it's the same thing. Sort of golf and fishing tournaments are very similar.
In first place with a score of 46. Jordan Goins, Rob Keeling, Alex Charles, and Kendall Wagenoff.
Hey, they took a picture of all the winners. Why'd y'all leave? You afraid to take a picture after shooting a 46? No, I really continue that. Is that why? Gotcha.
46. That's like 12 birdies, a hole in one. Like
and an albatross.
And an albatross. It's just
that's impossible, man. Fuck.
I was gonna say that's footage from the last Alberta Walleye tournament. You get people booing and stuff like that. Oh my god, man. That's funny shit, man. Oh no, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they left because they were getting booed, eh?
Yeah, but that's funny. To have the balls to write 46 down.
Come on, yeah. Like,
come on, bro.
That's pro level already, man.
That's
professional level, dude.
That's better than pro level, man. 46?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Because a live scope. That's okay. Get this, Colton. Watch this now. You guys are okay with the cheater vision, but where do you draw the line? Look at this. This is cheater vision of golf.
Really undulating putt. There's some big ones on here. I'm going to try a silly one. I'm just giving the glasses some time just to work out the surrounding area. Looking at all the way around, working out the green, but it's seeing what's happening all the way around itself. And then, this is a pretty sloping putt actually. I'm going to go new target. So that's locked in. I'm going to go back to this ball here, because this should be a real sloping putt. So it's working it all out. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Let me just move that ball a fraction. Look at that. I mean, that's a good 2.5 feet, 3 feet from the left. Also, what I can do here, if I press here, we've got contour lines.
Is that just using the technology, Santos?
You
draw the line somewhere.
It's happening, but
you can give me those glasses. I'd still miss that fucking putt.
That's the thing. You would.
No, it lines your putt up.
Yeah,
your putter has a certain line, and it tells you how much to even go back on it. Like,
holy shit.
Yeah, but you still got to execute the whole thing, man.
Well, just like you said, you still have to make them bite. Get out of it. If Rory McIlroy is sporting that thing at the next tournament,
those things would never make it onto the PGA Tour, man. You'd never be able to wear those.
Why not? You're just using technology.
Come on, man.
You're not allowed yard. You can't use yardage.
See, to me, that's like the same in the fishing. That's like the sort of disgust I sort of feel like. That's sort of the same thing. That's how I see it. Not everyone does, but that's how I see it.
Yeah.
And it just feels like that to me. That's how it feels like. It's like, what? We're all going bionic on this now. It's just weird to me, man. Anyway.
No, I mean, whatever. I mean, hey, if a tournament wants to, or a league wants to ban all this front-facing Sonar stuff, going right ahead, man. Yeah. But for us guys on the weekend fishing, like, you're telling me we're not going to use it? Fuck that shit.
Maybe they should just use live scope to zap all the zebra.
Go golf Kildonan Park. You're going to wear these freaking crazy glasses?
Hell no, man. those things cost like $20,000.
You do draw the line somewhere, right? Anyway, look at this here. So we were talking AIS at the beginning of the show there. They did a joint MNR and Manitoba AIS thingy at the border, Ontario-Manitoba border. This is one of the more egregious infractions. Like, that's the wide view. Yeah. Is that a bilge pump, Mike? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, it's not a bilge pump. It's just for a live well.
It's an intake of some sort.
Yeah.
But look at the villagers, they would call this, but that's beyond villagers. These are like full on muscles, man.
Yeah.
So, okay, good for them. They stop it, right? Barek, you're watching. That's cool. And like high five and this guy was going to Longbow apparently. That was his destination, was going to Longbow. But what about the other 49 weekends that you're not there?
And the guys that go at nighttime, the stations are open, man.
When you're not doing it bankers hours.
Well, that's why we've been pushing, like, ourselves. We've all, this freaking podcast has been pushing to have a station there.
Man.
It's crazy.
One. And even then, even if it's a permanent station, it'll only be open. They're not going to 24 hours it. So it's like,
no, they're from 10 to 2.
Yeah. It just, man, Like, I don't know. Man. That's just wild to me.
It's
That
not enough, right? And we've always said too, it's a little bit too late too. I mean,
gotta,
They can only slow it down, but it's already
you'll
here,
slow it
man.
down, but it's here, man.
I know, but spreading it to the other provinces really sucks because that's what happened to us,
Yeah,
right? It's
Yeah.
coming up from the U.S. and then. So the whole thing is, at least if you can stop it from spreading to the other provinces, that would be nice.
So look at this. This is the Mississippi MNR, and he confirms it.
Transport fish, and we've
Birds.
pulled a pond before, and we've got crappie out of it, which we don't have a crappie anywhere on the facility. I'm sure it came from Ross Barnett or really anywhere. Just a bird, pulled it from, but it does happen.
I've wondered about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're confirming something that I've always wondered, and I've heard, I never studied.
Yeah.
Is the idea that, let's just say we flood something and let water sit, and they'll say, well, eventually fish will be in there, and you wonder how.
Yeah.
It's birds.
It's birds. A lot of times it is birds. Yep.
But how are the birds transferring them? Like,
So a lot of them they're either getting eggs, on them, or they're, I don't know if they're regurgitating fish out of their stomachs. It could be several different ways.
yeah, it's pretty fascinating though to think that those natural processes.
What it is, like there's been studies. It's they can get digested. Eggs can get digested,
Yeah.
and still be viable after they're pooped out. Is what it is, man. That's more of it. They're not really attaching to feathers per se. I don't think, and maybe the bands. AAS with different things would attach to the bands that they put them on. But as far as eggs, they're just eating things and they get digested out and they get pooped out in a different lake.
No, I mean, as much as I'm a science guy and I guys say, oh, this can't happen. You're talking about Mother Nature, man. Mother Nature will do whatever it wants.
Yeah, she'll find a way.
She'll find a way. We've always said it. Mother Nature will find a way to keep going. Like, you're not gonna. That's why all these guys saying, "Oh, it doesn't happen." Come on, give your head a shake. Like I'm a science guy, but
everyone who's made a pond, if you did a dugout in any old field right now, you go whatever, here, Red River Basin, like somewhere even further out, go to Wingfoot and make a dugout. In two years or whatever, they all notice in the States, you make a dugout, a pond, don't stock it.
Yeah.
In 2 years, 3 years, you'll have fish in there.
Something's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have fish in there, and just how it is. Like people have like. They do a lot of that in the States. They do like largemouth ponds, and they never stock it with catfish and other fish or whatever, and they end up in there anyway.
Yeah,
because it just happens, man. It's just wild. It's happened. So many farmers have done dugouts, man. And they'll be fishing there no matter what. After how long, whatever. Not even 2 years, they say, man. Just because. So sometimes you think it's all futile. You're trying to do this AIS stuff or whatever, but sometimes it could be futile, man. If it's just going to move anyway, That's why Falcon not having Lakers surprises me. Deep water, man. I mean, yeah. Pick High Lake. Legit next door, above the cliffs there, has Lakers.
Yeah.
And Falcon doesn't. I think they were saying there wasn't enough food. It's deep enough and there are pelagic fish in there, but there's just not enough food to sustain a population. Meanwhile, West Hawk can or something. Weird.
West Hawk can, yeah.
Yeah. Not wild, man. Like a lot of people still saying that birds don't do it, man.
I don't get it because like I said, Mother Nature's gonna find some way to do it, man. It always does.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It always does. Like when you want to talk about evolution, whatever, Mother Nature finds some way to do things, man. So,
that's why Bigfoot is real.
Shall take it away.
Bigfoot's real.
Bigfoot. What are you hoping a bird's gonna shit one of them out?
Yeah.
I woke up at 3 a.m. I woke up at 3 a.m., drove for 2 hours. I fished for 12 hours and not a single bite.
That almost sounds like Leon.
Yeah. Is that Leon? I was going to say, is that Leon?
3 hours. Thank God he caught fish that day because he'd be crying, man. If
I was going to say, bro, you're lucky you caught the first one, man.
Leon, you're watching, bro. I know you, man. If I was catching all the fish, man. Here we go again.
Oh yeah, I remember. I like one of his lines. It'd be nice if you let us catch us, Phil. Let us catch fish.
It'd be nice if you let other people catch fish. Anyway, we got some beast of the week here.
Fuck.
Beast
Poor
of the
Leon.
week.
Guy can't even fucking defend himself.
Hey, no, it's not here. Next week, bro. Cash the dad went to Hecla. He's like,
Nice.
new personal best. Congrats, brother. Nice. 30 and 40. Well done. He hasn't been going there, man, but he's gonna make it a weekly thing now. He was saying, man. So
Weekly.
nice work, man.
Or is that the Hecla?
Hecla, yeah.
Hecla.
Nice work, man. When people start
Nice.
getting into fish like that, man, it does. You get hooked on it, man, for sure. So well done. Well done, Cash. Colton, he's catching these like he just caught 5 as the show's been going.
Oh,
man.
he's crazy out there. No one fishes that lake. He's the only one that fishes that place.
No kidding, eh?
All the
Must be
locals
there,
tell
bro.
him.
His
All the
whole
locals
lake.
tell him he doesn't like no one fishes it. He said that the lake is dead, and he goes there with his light scope and he just picks them
He
up.
says it's dead.
Let the lake be dead, then, man. If you tell people,
Yeah,
that
let
makes
the
Lake.
lake dead. Don't worry. Leave it all for me.
No one come here, man.
Come here, no fish.
yeah, that's what it is, man. Sometimes, man, especially it gets in people's head, like word gets out or whatever. Like it's like that's just known. Yeah, there's nothing in that lake. All right.
They don't go there anymore, man.
Yeah, there's no fish in this lake, bro. Yeah. Robert Dooley got his redemption from the one he lost in the fall. It's always nice to get redemption, man. Like that new personal best pass I was talking about. I'm going back there. It's just outside Pinawa Bay. There's a spot, and it's like I bet you it looks bass. You probably live there. I'm gonna go catch it.
Just take a
probably
Snoopy
only
rod
17
with
inches.
Snoopy rod.
Yeah.
Big duck-billed crankbait too, bro.
Yeah. Angry Bird.
A lot of
A red one.
sturgeons are getting caught though, eh? Sturgeon are getting caught.
Yeah, there's lots down that river.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a thing, man. It's a thing now.
That's good.
This is not Red River or Assiniboine, but nice work, Aiden. Good job.
Nice.
New personal best for him too. 50 inches. Well done.
Woo.
Don't make it way down.
Manitoba Masters are 43, but really a 43-inch sturgeon isn't that impressive. Like to look at. Like you get into 50s and now you're talking, man. Like look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. But any sturgeon's cool, man. Any sturgeon's cool. Another personal best here. Tara Gare, 19 and a half. Nice work. So she lost this one too, which is I'm trying to get back.
Well, she got this one back.
Yeah. And you can tell something with marks too that you can get the same one. Callie Klatt was saying that they caught the fish again, the one that they caught in the morning, she caught in the afternoon or whatever. Is that one eye? So you could tell if it's the same one or whatever. Which is wild, man. Like I mean, yeah, you can get them. You can get them the same day. Wow, first ever sturgeon, 35 plus inches. So well done. Look at a sturgeon everywhere. This is in the city.
Yeah.
In the city there, man. We have to be so sexy. Cut your head off. Nash took this photo.
He wants to put your head on him.
Yeah, I should put my head in and just repost
This is my dad. Look what my dad looks like.
Yeah, my first Red River sturgeon. I'm gonna put my face on it. Nice work, Cam. Good job, brother. Noelle, look at this, man. So she's been
Another
evacuated,
sturgeon, eh?
right? Yeah, so she's spent time fishing. I know some people evacuated. They went to New York. They're all doing different things or whatever. She's been fishing this whole time, 30 and a quarter. Well done.
Nice. Yeah.
Like I said, man, that's awesome. Any old sturgeon. That's well done. That's good job. Good job, Noel. Trent McGorman, look at all sturgeon.
Holy smokes.
Yeah,
This is one of his
that's
biggest.
crazy.
Man.
Just under 52 there. Well done, man. Big one.
Nice.
That's another Assiniboine giant, I'm pretty sure. Nice work there, Trent. More sturgeon. Callie. Look at this one. And this one seems
who's Eric's picking.
Yeah, I think Callie's probably gonna take this one for sure, bro. For sure. No, she didn't catch it on purpose though, accidentally. I wonder on the Assiniboine guys actually targeting them, I think. Everyone
They
else
have to be. You don't think so?
incidental. The Assiniboine guys are targeting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the Red River, they're more incidental. No one's really targeting on the Red River yet.
No.
But I think this is something you can target, At Pine Falls, you can target them.
Yeah.
You can target on Pine Falls 100%. There's lobster from the dam to the lake. You really can.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people do, but you can, and legally too. Like you're allowed to catch them there. So
I like her last sentence there.
what's that? She's beating Mike
2-0. Yeah. 2-0.
Keep the score though, right?
Carson Bell, nice hat too, brother. ECB, but 31.5-inch Saskatchewan gold. See how beefy they are over there, man? They're just beefy fish.
They're just
big,
nasty looking.
Look at that.
It's like Lake of the Prairies ones. Like they're just, and they fight like
They fight.
Yeah, nice work, Carson.
That one
Good
almost
job.
looks like a zander, man, because of the head.
Yeah. Anyway,
And,
who's your picks there? I mean, Carson's got a killer one there for sure. All
No,
the
that's
sturgeon.
He was pretty big, man.
There's a million sturgeon.
Well, if
Personal
we're going
best
with sturgeon,
pass.
I'll take the 52.
I'll take that Trent's 52 as well. Yeah.
Trent
Yeah, the
Norman,
52.
past winner.
If it's all searching, you gotta go with the biggest one, man.
Nice.
Look at that thing, man.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Well done, Trent.
Maybe he'll
Norman.
smile that he won.
You will smile once.
Oh, Trent doesn't smile at his pictures, brother. He's won before, no smile either. Anyway, nice work there, man. We talked about all kinds of crazy. We still didn't get to some stuff or whatever, but it is what it is or whatever.
How it always is, bro. Fun times here, man.
Oh, it's good. We appreciate everybody joining us. Give us a sub over here at the Kicker Fish. We're not on the Facebook now, man. I've been sticking with that, right? Just share the video after the link.
Yeah.
But I got all kinds of people asking me, you guys are gone. You stopped caring? No, it's on YouTube, man. But some people have been coming over or whatever. I appreciate you all for coming over.
You gotta come over, bro.
Yeah, just come over to YouTube side. Or get
YouTube.
Or whatever. Yeah,
YouTubers.
But anyway, appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody. Good job, Trent, on the Master Angler. Get your big fish in next week. I'm going to see some muskies.
Muskies will be good, man.
That's what we got to go for, guys. Let's go get muskie and be done with it.
How long
I want to go for muskies. I really want to go.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, guys. Okay, we'll see you all next week. Be safe. We're going to see some muskies next week. Back to Bonnie, actually. Back to Bonnie first. Walleye Shootout.